Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Coming up, we've got a good match. So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Another full count pitch home. Left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. His line against Justin Verlander, he's 0 for 9. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Gonzalez moves over, 1 out. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Missed with a slider. 1-1. Runners off for second. Popped him up. McCann over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer. On the warning track, he makes the... Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, center fielder, George.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in, Alex Bregman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Carlos Correa now. In past meetings with Tanaka, batting .500, 5 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Tanaka has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And the runner back in standing. The next 3-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Voit is there, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Fouled away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Gardner's after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for Houston, Yuli Gurriel. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 1 for 4. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Ready now, Luke Voit. As we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Gleyber Torres is on deck. Fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Gardner. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The wind-up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Tyler White as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
White.
Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Started that swing a bit too early. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius has it. And that's the first out. So 1 away now for Brian McCann. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Gregorius is there. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Digging in, George Springer. He went down swinging to start the home first. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. Tanaka's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets fouled. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Altuve is there on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. It's there, and he's out. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
0-2 pitch in the dirt. I think that was a purpose pitch. These guys are swinging at just about everything, so he's going to take a chance to see if they'll chase one even further out of the zone.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. In now, Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Popped up. Gregorius is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Bregman waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Miguel Andujar hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. At the plate, Luke Boyd. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the one. On to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Left fielder.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Gonzalez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Line drive base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Gonzalez on at first. Nobody out. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Tyler White will bat next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, number 25.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Fastball that just misses inside. Hit hard on the ground to first. Gurriel scoops it up, and he is out on the tag. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. And that misses, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
3-1 now to Brett Gardner. Aaron Hicks will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. They'll try it again from first. Fouled off. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Gardner, runner at first with one gone in the inning. Running yet again for second. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. A tag for one. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hector Rondon takes over here with a runner at first and two gone in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to...
The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Two and two. In the dirt here. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. No movement on base. It's ball one. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards. Here's George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Center fielder, George.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And there's one away. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, one man out. Look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. From the stretch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Altuve, base runner at first with one out. A bullet to first base. The tag will get it. Here's Didi Gregorius. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in two at-bats.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Popped straight up. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he's safe. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Striding into Neil Walker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 14.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Joe Smith is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-2. The throw will go to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets him. Here's Brett Gardner now. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bregman shading to his right, and he brings it in on the warning track. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa, try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Marwin Gonzalez. A fly out and a single for him so far. 1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Digging in now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner back. Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler White. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with a man at first. Grounded to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gonzalez has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And that one just missed outside. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Popped him up. Gurriel in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Brian.
Leading off for the Astros.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 57.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to play it is Walker, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3. Here's Didi Gregorius. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. And 2, here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Tony Sipp, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Tony Sipp.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. No hits to this point, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. He's on the move again from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Was short, hit hard. Reined in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Neil Walker. His lifetime numbers with Tony Sipp. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick on the run. Into the corner. He leading off the inning.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning for the Astros.
Dylan Betances enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Your attention, please.
No balls and 1
Now
strike.
pitching for New York. Number 68.
Here comes the 0-1.
But
Breaking balls in for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
the batter, number
Trying to
1,
pick things up where we left off. Carlos Correa. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Next up for the Stros, Marwin Gonzalez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Bounce towards the mound. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So a big moment here and standing in, Yuli Gurriel. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Astros,
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Here's Jock Peterson now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Here's another 0-2. Oh, and a good curveball gets him swinging for the first out of the evening. Into the box now, Justin Turner. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's gone 2 for 5. And a neck-high fastball that time. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Count now a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. Alonso is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Just underway here in Cleveland. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado. Here's Manny Machado now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Seager leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. His career batting line against Hill. He's gone 2 for 6. Hit back toward the mound. Machado is there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. In now for Cleveland.
Left fielder, Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, number 13 will take his first hacks here. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. His career batting line against Hill. He's 2 for 3.
Jose Ramirez.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peterson on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bellinger going back on it. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. Striding in, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman.
Stopped weakly to the left. And there's out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Alonso.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side. Next up for Los Angeles, Brian Dozier. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Yasiel Puig. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce it to the left side. Donaldson's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Melky Cabrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
And the changeup is way low that time. 2 balls and a strike to Melky Cabrera. Chop to third. Turner's got it. And there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. First pitch on its way.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Ready with another 0-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ball two. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And there are two away now. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Turner comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance, Justin Turner, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
How about it?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Manny Machado now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Machado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Puig, and it's gone as they add still another. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Bellinger fields cleanly. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ramirez stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. Playing second base today, but by trade he's most often considered a third baseman. The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. He loses him on ball 4. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Kenta Maeda answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bellinger's under it. And that's the 3rd out. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. At the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
13.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And that misses 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Number 13 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Third baseman, Yonder Alonso.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. The tag, and he is out. Settling in now, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig coming on. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to Puig. Popped him up. Gomes over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Popped up. Ramirez calls for it, and that retires the side. So the
leading off with a Center fielder, Leonis. Martinez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball one. Alex Wood takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Number 57.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3. Michael Brantley will be next. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down. Here's Michael Brantley.
Left fielder number 23. Michael.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Matty, he checks every box.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Edwin Encarnacion now. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like Brian Madsen brought in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Career numbers with Madsen. He's 1 for 3. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Bellinger sprinting after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Again, another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And he'll fight this one foul off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Yonder Alonso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 0-2 to Alonso.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. Got him. Here's Melky Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Career numbers with Madsen. He's 1 for 4. Hit on the ground to third. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Behind 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Throw goes to third. Throw won't get him. And this one gets away. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Set. Here's the 3-2. Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Bellinger brings it in. And the run is in to score from second. And it's a 4-1 game.